3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Hannah, and this is Sarah.
Hi.
I'm doing my lesson on accountable friendships this week, and she's one of my best friends, and so I thought I'd bring her in here for a video interview so you guys can feel what it's more like a more real life experience and more like so you can relate to it more. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Okay, well, my name is Sarah. I'm a freshman here at Taylor University, which Hannah came to visit me this weekend, which has been super great. So, yeah.
Alright, tell us about like our friendship throughout the years. We've been friends since kindergarten, and so we've been friends for 13 years.
Yeah.
And a lot of statistics show that like not a lot of people make it through high school as friends together, and we're still going strong. So
true.
yeah.
Throughout, I feel like I've known you my whole life, like ever since I can remember pretty much, and we've done everything together, whether it's like volleyball or basketball or cheerleading or like school. We went to school all the way through 9th grade together and saw each other every single day, and at church.
Yep.
So
we'd actually like go through streaks where like we'd see each other every single day, including like Saturday and Sunday, and like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We would count it.
Alright, what is like one of your favorite memories of us that like brought us closer to each other, do you think? Like for me it'd be like our mission trip to New Jersey with CBC. Like that was like super eye-opening, and like she was with me through everything, and like because New Jersey was just really great and like brought me closer to God, and I think it brought us closer together because we like saw each other when we were most vulnerable and stuff, so I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, that was a great experience for sure.
And then, what is, like, one of the hardest parts of, like, remaining accountable throughout the years to me? And, like, I feel like communication is, like, a big one with us just because we, like, she's really bad at texting.
I am.
And so,
Yeah.
but, like, I just think that, but if that's, like, our biggest problem, then, like, you know, we don't have any problem. But I think that the communication is, like, an important factor of, like, keeping a friendship, because if you don't talk to someone, then, you know, how do you get to, like, stay close with them and get to know them more, you know?
Yeah. And one of my favorite things about communication is that it can be like totally open and like honest with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can tell her exactly what I'm feeling, and she can do the same for me.
Yeah, and we like don't judge each other. Like that's one of the things that has been like super easy is like talking to her about anything, and it's not like I don't have to be like, oh, I'm so nervous to tell Sarah this. Like I can be straight up and be like, look girl, like I have an issue with this, and then she'll be like, okay, yeah, like let's talk about it, you know. And like we literally just spent like 2 hours just talking about life and stuff, and we've known each other for like 13 years. You think we run out of stuff to talk about, but like
Nope.
we've talked about life and everything, so it's been like, you know, the fact that like we can still do that after like knowing each other for so long is like really great. And like I just think like God has been like a big part of our friendship, because in 6th grade she brought me to CBC for the first time, and then ever since then her mom would pick me up every single Sunday and take me to church with them, and then we go out to lunch after every single Sunday, and that like brought us closer because we would talk about like God and like what we learned in Sunday in church that Sunday. And like, what's your opinion on that?
Yeah, I loved always riding with Hannah and being able to like honestly talk about like the deep things like spiritually.
Yeah.
And I was really sad when she got a car and couldn't ride with us anymore, because I'm like, Mom, like, you're gonna ride with us. So,
Yeah, it's super cool, and like I just think that like I just really admire that like God is a big part of her life, and it really inspired me to like be a better person because she's really great. And so like it's like, okay, I just want to be like Sarah because she's like loves everyone and is so nice to everyone, and I have a really hard time with that. So
Oh my gosh, Hannah's the biggest part.
Yeah. What? Okay, I already asked that. Like we said, like for accountable friendships, like I just think that you have to actually be there as a friend to be an accountable friend, obviously. And I think that you being selfless is a big thing, because you have to be thinking about the other person more than yourself in any type of relationship. It should not be all about you. It should be all about the other person and what they want and stuff. And in the Bible, Jonathan and David were like really good friends, and even though Jonathan wanted to be king, he knew that he wasn't going to, and David was becoming the king at a young age, but Jonathan still like put his like wanting to be king like aside and befriended David, and they were like the best of friends that the Bible like ever recorded. And like I just think that like that's so like cool that he would like, you know, who wouldn't want to be king, you know? And like I just think it's really cool that he did that and stuff. So yeah. Oh, you have to take other people's emotions into consideration, because like, you know, I can tell when she's like down in the like down and sad and stuff, and she can tell when I'm like something's wrong and stuff. And if she's having like a really good day, then we're both having a really good day, you know, and it's just really cool. And there's a Bible verse that says, it's Proverbs 18:24, and it says, "A man of too many friends comes to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother," or a sister in our case. And I just think that verse is really important, because like you can have tons of friends and stuff, and like woohoo, you have like, you know, tons of friends, but after high school, they won't really matter depending on the friendships that you keep and stuff. Like, looking back, I'm like so thankful that I invested in a lasting relationship than investing in like tons of little relationships that won't even matter in the next 5 years, you know. And I'm just glad that we got to share like the friendship together, because she sticks closer than a sister. She's like, you know, my best friend and a sister, so it's really cool to like have that, you know.
Same for her. And like throughout the years, Hannah's been so encouraging to me, because all the time she sent me like such positive texts about like, oh, it's so great, about like, I don't know, our friendship and how sweet she is. So that is one of my favorite things, definitely.
Yeah, lasting relationships are definitely like rooted in the Lord, and then you build it up with positive things. And if you have a friend who like brings you down, there's a verse, it says bad company corrupts good character. So you could be like super sweet, but if you have a bad friend, then it's just gonna bring you down and keep bringing you down and bringing you down, and like you don't need that negativity in your life. So yeah. It's just you need to recognize it and take care of it before you let it get a hold of you, because we've all had that bad friend that is all about themselves and doesn't actually care about your friendship, and it just uses you for, you know, certain things and whatever they can get out of you, you know. So yep. All right, well, thank you, Sarah, for your time. You'll be all right. This has been The Weekly. I'm Hannah,
and I'm Sarah.
See you next time.